All right, today on Cinefix Now, we are sitting down with our good friends at Purple Clover. Cerintha is joining us. Thanks for sitting down with us.
Thank you for having me.
Tell me a little bit about Purple Clover. I know, but tell our
Yeah, I will tell everybody else. So Purple Clover is a website. It's a lifestyle site, a new site. We're about 7 weeks old, and we are for baby boomers and Gen X.
Okay.
So we saw that there wasn't a lot of content out there being tailored for this market and decided that we could do it and we could do it well. So we've been up and running now for 2 months, and it's been great.
So of course, one thing that intrigued me was you guys' picks for fall movies that are coming out.
Yeah, so that was an interesting task. We wanted to put together a piece of content that was, or a list of fall movies that was through the filter of grown up. Mm-hmm. So what films were out there that you know our demographic was going to be interested in.
Right.
And there's a lot. It's a strong list, I think.
What's like a dozen films? I want to see all of these films.
Yeah,
so,
same.
Can we talk about a few of them today,
Yeah.
and then maybe people can go to Purple Clover to check out the full list?
Yeah, let's talk about a few. Should we start with Rush?
Yes, Rush. Ron Howard. I love Ron Howard as
so
a
do I.
director, as an actor also. I'm really curious about this movie.
I know,
What are
same
your
here.
thoughts?
Well, my feeling, first of all, Chris Hemsworth.
I had a friendly disagreement with another driver about his wife.
Why? What did you do?
I'd be happy to show you if you like.
An Australian actor, which I'm
You're-
pretty
you're
excited.
biased.
I know, I'm slightly biased. I'm pretty excited about him. I feel that, you know, Ron Howard does the most incredible work, and to take that intelligence and that skill to this story is going
Right.
to be really interesting.
You know, you look at the poster for the movie, and it's essentially a car racing movie, and I can't help but go towards Talladega Nights.
Ricky Bobby wins it in reverse.
What does that do? Does that blow your mind? That just happened.
You
I
know,
know,
think
right?
that-
I know,
is
I
this
know.
a comedy?
I think it's a much more serious take.
Yeah, it's a very serious take
Yeah.
on this true story, I
Yeah.
guess, between these two rivals.
I feel responsible for what happened.
Watching you win those races, you were equally responsible for getting me back in the car.
Okay, Rush by Ron Howard. What's next?
So I think what's interesting is to think, well, for us anyway, was to look at these people who have got these extraordinary careers behind them. So we've got Ron Howard, and then we've got Scorsese.
My name is Jordan Belfort. The year I turned 26, I made $49 million, which really pissed me off because it was 3 shy of $1 million a week.
Wolf of Wall Street.
So
I've seen the trailer. It looks phenomenal.
Doesn't it look
Oh my
good?
gosh.
So it's Scorsese. It's him partnering again with Leonardo DiCaprio. You know, their 5th time together. I
Yep.
just think this is kind of got Oscar written all over it, this one.
Nobody knows if the stock is going to go up, down, sideways, or in circles. You know what a Fugazi is?
No, Fugazi, it's fake.
Yeah, Fugazi, Fugazi, it's a wazi, it's a woozy, it's a fairy dust.
It's interesting that DiCaprio has become Scorsese's new De Niro. He has that kind of fine line of, he always looks like a kid
Yeah,
in a
yeah,
weird way,
yeah,
but
yeah.
at the same time he's able to take on these massively
Yeah.
important roles and heavy roles,
Yeah.
you know, and he owns them,
Yeah.
and it works.
It's funny, he almost plays off that sort of baby face quality that he has with a depth of acting that,
Right.
you know, is extraordinary. I was thinking about, you know, Who's Eating Gilbert Grape?
Exactly, yeah.
And here's
yeah.
this, you know, at a time when he was kind of a poster boy, a teen poster boy, he plays this incredibly awkward, difficult character
Right.
beautifully.
Calm down now.
And so the third one I wanted to talk about was Gravity,
Okay, yeah.
which I saw the trailers for and thought, this could either be the most boring film on the planet or this could be fantastic. And now that sort of more people have seen it, there's a buzz around it that makes me think it's going to be fantastic.
You know, you look on IMDb, for example, and
Yeah.
it's really just George Clooney and Sandra Bullock listed, and then everyone else is just a voice.
Right.
So
I feel like it's going to be like Waiting for Godot or something.
Right,
you know, it's just
right.
these two very strong characters.
Need to focus anything to the sun and the earth. Give me coordinates.
breathe.
Give me
I can't breathe.
coordinates.
these people who are truly stranded, and
Yeah.
it's their story,
Yeah.
which that is such a challenge from a filmmaking perspective. How do
Yeah.
we make this interesting if we're always just here? But it looks riveting, and yes,
Yeah.
the reviews I've read also, this could have some Oscars written on
I
it too,
know, I know, right? And George Clooney has a certain gravitas. I can see him in this role. Sandra Bullock, I'm really interested to see her do this thing. I mean, I feel like it might be more of a stretch for her.
Yeah, it's interesting. I'm certainly curious. I'm a huge fan of both of those actors.
Yeah.
So, I love outer space.
Do you?
Yeah, you know, what's not
Who
to
doesn't?
love?
I know, right? Who doesn't love outer space?
Need to detach. I can't see you anymore. Do it now. Houston, I've lost visuals on this zone.
Well, that's 3 awesome movies coming out this fall.
That's right. And so if you want the rest of the list, click below and that'll take you over to Purple Clover. But thank you for having me today.
Yeah,
It was fun.
absolutely. Definitely. And certainly check out Purple Clover. There's lots of not only film-related content, but lifestyle. And,
Exactly. A lot of very good stories.
Yeah, it's
For
cool.
you.
Indeed. Thanks
Yeah.
for watching. We'll see you next time.